Once again I get to greet you. It's been quite a while. What a ride we've all been through.
Hello everyone. I'm Jong Yoon Kim from Yanolja and Yanolja Cloud. Since 2019, luckily Yanolja can have been grown up 3 times. But today, I would like to share the industry insight rather than the Yanolja itself. So if you have any question or if you would like to understand Yanolja information or Yanolja Cloud information, then please let me know separately. I'm happy to hear and talk about the digital future in travel and hospitality industry. In the age of new normal, I believe that digital transformation is inevitable to make another improvement. And to realize that vision, I believe that data and digital technology is very important. As you understand, travel is very important industry, and it takes about 10% out of global GDP. Also, every 15 years, tourism industry has been doubled. Amazing industry, I believe. Also, tourism industry, the business, I think is the high-tech business because it can improve the ESG, the requirement, and also it causes very little pollution and hardly destroys the environment. So this industry is amazing in terms of the sustainability. Also, with this chart, I believe that we have the great opportunity. Among all the industries, investment into R&D in travel and hospitality industry has been lowest. Meaning, we don't have any big tech or giant company in this industry up to now. But this means that we have not made digital transformation yet to make another big thing. As you know, we have grown up. We have been advanced from the travel agency TA through the first digitization, and also it has been evolved into OTA through second digitalization. But I think we have not achieved the digital transformation. That's the reason why the market has not been transformed with great customer experience. In terms of the B2C business, I saw the great advancement in customer experience. But I think for the last 20 to 30 years, our industry has been staying very similar with the second digitalization only. So I believe that digital transformation will be a big key. And if we can realize digital transformation, I think we can triple the industries like what Yanolja has done for the last 3 years. Again, digital transformation will be a big key in the age of new normal, and we need to focus on the data and people. What's a new normal? I think the customer behavior pattern in this industry has been changed due to COVID-19. Untagged or mobile-based experience, we should leverage the new customer behavior for our next digital transformation. Also, I think every digital technologies are ready to be used for our industry. And third big wave as a new normal is a net zero, I believe. As you can see here, to achieve 1.5 degrees Celsius scenario goal to save the Earth, we must reach zero, net zero carbon emission up to 2050. As you can see here, about 80% decrease in carbon emission up to 2050. This is the minimum to realize net zero. But 8% comes from the travel industry. Out of global carbon emission, 8% comes from the travel industry. I think there's nowhere to avoid this trend. We need to look at the net zero. And the reason I'm telling about the net zero because digital transformation will be a key. Why? Why 8%? Because, as you know, we are wasting so many resources during the travel. First, if you have the huge amount of the food, and if you do not eat all, in that case, you can store it in your refrigerator at home. But at restaurant, it's impossible. Because of lack of reliable data. At home, we know who ate the food exactly. But at restaurant, nobody knows. The difference comes from whether we have reliable data or not. Also, how much you spend the electricity or water or amenity at your hotel room price is same compared to the guests who do not use any water or any electricity. Because we don't have decomposed and itemized data. If we can diversify the room rate based on the itemized data, it's possible to make the user and guest minimize the waste. In that sense, to achieve net zero in this industry, digital transformation is necessary. And again, predictable and diversification are the key to saving the carbon emission, and green AI technology based on the digital and data will be a key. And according to internal research of Yanolja Cloud, as you can see here, more than 1.4-fold of CO2 savings in the hospitality industry compared to the gasoline car transforming into the electronic car, even with lower cost. So we can make the better contribution into the sustainability rather than the electricity EV car, I think. So what's the digitalization? I think 4 elements we have: space, IP, partner, and user. Space should be digitized and converged with IP to make better space-based services. And we need to understand how to maximize the value of these services and how to evaluate the fair value for each the services. Between the hotel and guest, the partner and user, there's a value chain. And if you can make the data flow frictionlessly and seamlessly, I think that's the first start for the digital transformation. For example, at the lobby, we can use blockchain technology, especially DID, to improve customers' experience with all-in-one pass. Also, at the room after check-in, we can improve customer experience based on the mobile, and we can make anybody can control all the IoT devices. Yanolja made a collaboration with Samsung Electronics, and we made a kiosk. And all the consumer electronics synchronized with our PMS. In terms of the B2B partners, based on this digital transformation using cloud solution, we can realize operation automation. Also, for the B2C customers, it's possible to provide hyper-personalization to boost up the experience and happiness of the users. And across this value chain, we can make a global data lake to make new AI services. And in the long run, we can contribute into global net zero carbon emission scenario very heavily. Thank you for listening today. And I would like to have a great collaboration with you guys. Thank you.